press start stream. Yeah, we're live. So I missed the first few moves. So it seems xuanet is white, playing e4, and gsvc's gone d5, and it's running through the. Yeah, queen takes d5, knight c3. Yeah, I think you're familiar with this opening. It's a pawn at e5 idea, it's just harassing the black knights. Is that a common idea?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So this is Scandinavian.
Yes.
White, black.
Okay, so just this is the Crazyhouse World Championship match. It's round 3, I think. Or is it round? Is it round 4 actually?
Round 4.
Round 4 between International Master gsvc from somewhere in South America, I believe, against the Catalan Maestro xuanet. So xuanet's white in the first game, and it's best of 10. And I've been playing in the comments saying gsvc did well with this against J Killer. So let's see. So just before this, I was watching my board 1 in the Lichess 45-45 league play his match. So it's a very different pace, which is slowly going into an end game with a slight advantage.
Yeah, those games can.
Quite a different. I mean, he
can last.
Yeah, I mean, he was completely winning, and then his opponent tricked him. So now he's still winning, but it's going to require a grind. Yeah, so that's why quite change of pace here in this match. Yeah.
Yeah, those games can last for quite some time.
Yeah, I've experienced that myself. So black's not taking the bishop even. Very strange.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I mean, I would have probably taken it, but maybe white gets some pieces in hand and can launch an attack if you take.
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels a little bit like
gsvc is trying to
black has solved some of his opening problems.
Feels like gsvc is trying to chess xuanet.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just going back to the beginning again.
Yeah, I think despite the second moves, e takes d5 and queen takes d5, there hasn't been any trades since then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Which is quite
it's just maneuvering,
rare for Crazyhouse.
Maneuvering the pieces. Okay, f6. That's the beginning of trouble. Trouble for who? So I noticed how black's eyeing the long diagonal. Okay. That queen could get. No, it can't get hit. Well, it could get hit. Knight h6. Not sure if it's worthwhile. Ignoring the piece. Wow. So the threat is knight h6 check, maybe? No, because if... Yeah, maybe that will...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now he takes the piece. Yeah, so the queen isn't open, so it was always liable to be harassed.
Yeah, I guess he wants to play if queen takes h5. He will drop a knight on g3. But still not at c3. Okay, there's a fork on c3 as well.
Yeah, a treble fork. Discovered attack on the queen. Oh, is there mating threats? If you take it, no.
You have to take it, yeah.
Queen takes bishop. That's that's very tempting, but is there anything to it? Pawn takes bishop. Ooh.
Yeah, king h8 and black looks safe.
Yeah, the rook is the key piece defending f7. Well, there could be queen takes rook ideas at some point. Because if you take the rook, yeah, if you take the rook, you have. Oh, he's threatening mate another way. That's very nice. Knight drop on f7 takes.
Yeah, g6 looks very tempting, but like not at g6, but I guess there isn't nothing. King just runs to h7.
Ooh, has he found anything? He's got pawn, bishop in hand. There's also bishop on c1, which is could be dangerous. But the queen's still hanging this whole time. Just playing this initiative. 10 seconds left on the clock. He does still not defending the queen, just defending it with the bishop. What is the idea? What is that idea? A pawn drop. That's what the idea was. Is he going to take the rook?
Taking knight takes f1.
Knight takes f1 is check, yeah. Oh, that's bad. Oh, it's still the rook's covering h2, but...
Yeah, but...
Is there anything?
Should be a mate now.
But is there? Don't see anything. Oh. Ooh.
And now you can just repeat rook at e1 will be mate. Or pawn e2, anything.
Wow.
Whoa. So win with black. That's a good start for gsvc.
It is. And especially xuanet's the new shield holder of the Crazyhouse Shield. So he's in some form.
Yeah. Ooh. Did he pre-move knight takes e2? I think knight takes e2 is a little bit better, but it's okay. I guess takes on e2 is also playable. Just a little bit surprising to me that he pre-moved it. Because usually on which move that was? On move 8 for on move 8 for white, usually they should take on d4,
right,
and not take on e2.
Oh, I see.
Like it usually goes like e takes d4, bishop takes d1, king takes d1, and then you continue from there.
I see.
Yeah, like Wembele is saying in the chat.
Oh, queen takes e2 is not a normal move. I see. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah, it has been played, but not the best.
I see. So he's trying to distract the bishop and land something on e6, maybe a knight. Yeah, that would be nasty.
Yeah, knight fork.
So we're looking from xuanet's point of view. He's losing his queen back, which is unpleasant. At least f7 is covered. He does some things.
So queen at b3 will be a fork. Is there anything better? No.
That's
At least he agreed.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah, then the bishop on e7 will be hanging if you don't cover it now. Just pushes. So queen takes b7, what's his idea? I'm not really sure, maybe pawn at g4? Or do you take?
Well,
Take on e4?
white seems relatively safe.
Yeah.
I mean, pawn at g4 is not really threatening anything immediately. You take the knight, take back the pawn.
Yeah, but then you have two knights and there is some knight at f4, knight at d4 ideas.
Ah,
Like f4 first to
yes.
interrupt with.
Okay, that's very nice. I hadn't seen that. So instead, he's just going for pawn takes pawn, opening up the rook file.
Yeah, so now pawn at d3, c takes, queen at c2, something block on d2, queen takes d3.
Is a threat, yeah.
I mean, he could do that.
Yeah, it's his move.
And what's happening there? It looks quite nice. I guess you have to move the bishop, like, and now bishop from c1 to d2, so your king can go to c1.
Oh, I see. You're trying to run the other way. That's a nice idea. Because otherwise, there's going to be a bishop drop and a pawn drop. No, hang on. So if he just blocks it, queen takes pawn. Yeah, the king getting stuck. So on two squares, a knight could take one and a pawn could take the other. Yeah, a knight and a pawn together will seal off the king. Yeah, good point. So.
Or how about?
So yeah, bishop drop or run. Yeah.
King.
But run.
Now you can take on c1 with check, maybe pawn at e2 first though. So pawn at e2, king g1, queen takes bishop. You drop on e1, bishop at e1, and there is no immediate mate, right?
I'm wondering at knight at c2. Does that do anything? Because remember, white doesn't actually have much. He's dropped. He's only got one bishop. Ooh, that's risky. Yeah, I guess I guess the idea is either knight can't take basically. If either knight takes, you win a rook. Yeah. You win a rook, or you win a bishop. So he's winning a free rook. Like, it's not mating. But okay, that's all what like. Just do a pawn drop, even on the d file. That's a bit cheeky. Just getting out the way. Surely a pawn drop was better.
He didn't have any pawns.
Oh, okay, I see. That explains it.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe bishop or something else.
So in this position, he just needs to somehow get that knight out of the way. Knight, bishop, and rook. So I can't quite see a mate.
Yeah, like if you try to force it with rook at f1, knight takes, pawn takes, king takes, and then you have two knights and a bishop, but it doesn't seem enough. Like if you want to continue checks, you have to drop on e2, but it just takes and then runs back.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking rook at c1 maybe. Oh no, but pawn takes rook is check.
Yeah, but you have to. Yeah, pawn takes rook and then rook at f7.
Oh, that's risky.
Will finish.
Look what he's doing.
No. So
he just wants he wants rook takes knight.
queen takes e7 looks very tempting, but doesn't seem enough.
He still just wants rook takes knight. It's such a cheeky plan. Now rook takes.
Now this should be over, right?
For who?
Rook. White is mating.
Really?
Yeah, rook takes, queen takes rook, bishop takes queen and rook at f7. And if bishop takes now, then pawn at e7. Okay, pawn at e7. Yeah. So he will be up 2-0.
Ouch. And he was completely winning that game. Felt like. So we're going down a similar line.
Yeah. So this far I know, this should be good for white. Now queen d2. And now I'm out of book. Me too.
If one plays out of book, then yeah. But xuanet and gsvc
Yeah, so
xuanet and gsvc are in their own book because they played this line or similar.
So bishop check. What's the idea? I guess he just wants to
create a weakness on d6. Create a weakness on d6, I think. Yeah.
Ah, okay, this way. Then he will retreat the bishop, and bishop won't be hanging on b2 anyway anymore.
Yeah.
If he falls back with the queen now.
Yeah. Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
I mean.
So you either move or take on c5 with the bishop, but if you take, pawn takes, king takes, then there is so many good bishop drops like d6, b4, d4.
Yeah. That looks very risky because your dark squares are weak. Yeah, I mean d6 picks up a knight. Could be a knight drop on c7 coming, that kind of thing. Yeah, so white wants pieces, plus. Yeah, I thought he'd just leave that. I thought that bishop, he's not interested in that bishop at all. I guess the knight could just land on d6, yep. Takes.
Yeah, so white's down a piece, but black's king is relatively weak, and these pieces on b8 and c8 aren't doing much.
Yeah.
So, like right now, if it was white to move, queen to g5 looks very tasty.
Okay, so at the moment black's created a threat though. It has to be defended.
Yeah.
Little Plotkin says f6, then f5, e5. Is that right? This is horrible, but it might be fine. Castles. f6, then f5, e5. So just pushing. Potentially. To try and undermine. Yeah, but that might just risk opening up the dark square bishop. So okay, so your queen g5 move comes. with tempo on the knight. Nice. It's always nice when you could do queen moves harassing a piece that you can't both attack the queen and defend that piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, it's just plus plus. Like if you have okay, no, queen takes knight is so tempting, but yeah, it's not quite working. If it's just like that kind of move, just to.
Yeah.
This is a stranglehold, isn't it? It's a stranglehold. A knight at h6 coming.
Yeah, so you need to defend that somehow.
Probably with the knight drop.
Either drop on h6, g6.
Yeah. I think xuanet's having fun here.
Now do you want to...
Knight at f6.
Yeah, I think that might be too much.
No? Okay.
Like, he will... Yeah, I mean, he will probably take it once. And if you take with pawn, then your pieces are like running out.
Yeah, okay. This is my problem sometimes. Okay, so with the rook in hand, is this enough? You're going to win another knight, maybe. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice move. Again, we've got a position where the queen is hanging all this time, but you just keep on attacking. Okay, he moves his queen. 7 seconds for gsvc. Ouch. The queen looks almost trapped.
Yeah, it could go to h5.
Yeah.
And then maybe queen takes f7 is a threat. Although king takes and then he can run up.
Not very
and
far.
If you start with bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is bishop check on h5 after you sack, but then g6 will make some room for the king.
Okay, so we've now got a knight in hand. So what can we do with the knight? Yeah, there's no need to sack just yet.
Yeah, now if you had the pawn in hand, you could take on f7, king takes, knight at h8 check.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so then if king goes to f8, there is pawn at
That's a creative.
7, and if it goes to g8.
Yes.
Yeah.
So rook in hand now. We could go rook h8 check and pick up the rook. I think, is that going to be good enough? No, because then a knight at h6 is landing. Rook h8, king takes h8, queen takes rook, knight h6, then what? Maybe that's okay. Rook on f8, and then queen takes knight. Yeah, it looks strong.
I think black is going to look at knight at f4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's happened.
Oh, I feel like it's lost a bit of the momentum. So what happened there? Yeah, knight at... Yeah, I feel that was too slow. The c4 is too slow. Takes, pawn. But white does have a lot of material still. I'll just adjust it.
Yeah, and only queen in hand. I mean, black has only queen in hand, so white should still be quite safe.
So is that pawn in training?
Yes.
Hi there. So I'm streaming this.
Ooh, was there something with knight at h6, h3? Yeah, I think they had a mate. Yeah, exactly. But whom does she say?
Which move? Okay, black may have had mate queen h1.
After which move?
Ooh.
36. It takes e7.
Ooh, this is crazy. But now that, yeah, now it is mate.
Yeah, if you go back to the other, to the last game.
Yeah, move 36. Yeah, d takes e7. There was a knight at h3
yeah,
mate. Knight at h3.
Yep.
So if you sidestep,
Pawn
there's a
takes.
classic smothered mate, so you have to take it. And now
Mhm.
your queen h, you can sack your queen and do a discovered check. Oh wow. Knight g3
Yeah. It will be
and,
double check.
and queen h1 mate. Wow, who spotted that?
Yeah.
Vempele.
Fumitok saw it.
Oh, Fumitox. Wow,
And I think Wembley as well.
cool. So 1-2. Need to pay more attention to the chat. Okay.
Okay, and now it's e4, e5 with early h6.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Black's looking okay. I mean, given that black usually struggles and does struggle in e4, e5, it's looking okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so obviously this knight had to, you have to release the bishop diagonal on the king, I guess. Yeah, now this is looking more threatening from white. But still, what is... So just threatening to sack the knight on... Is it just threatening to not sack the knight at some point? On g7 or h6? But black's bishops look good. I mean, they're sort of X-raying, but the king and queen. I mean, they even... Yeah, I see. That knight stops... So black's position looks good, but it also looks hard to see how to improve it. Okay, so maybe black could also do a sort of knight at f4 type idea. Not sure.
Yeah, I guess they could. White will probably take it. E takes.
Yeah.
But then there is like d4 ideas.
What?
And then white gets center.
So of course this is xuanet. So the queen is dispensed with. Of course, it's a very. I was thinking how the knight g3 was quite a juicy square for the knight, and I did notice it was covered. So I didn't think it was worth sacking the queen for. No holding back from xuanet.
Sometimes in these kind of positions there are moves like knight to g5 here for white, but right now it doesn't work because knight at e2.
Yeah,
but that's and the bishop on h5 is covered. So that's another problem.
Yeah, but knight e2, king h2. What is the actual threat? Oh, knight takes rook. Knight takes rook.
Yeah, you can take it to check.
Queen takes knight. Yeah, so I'm not clear what the. So
yeah, and the idea behind knight to g5 is that if your bishop on h5 is hanging, the queen is attacking it, but you're also threatening mate in one on h7.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But this doesn't look comfortable at all.
Yeah, he has the entry squared covered so far. So let's see, is there anything critical?
Pawn at h6, king takes.
Yeah, king will just stay.
What about pawn at g5?
Yeah, then you can go to f6 with the queen.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's why I'm worried about. What do? Do you drop back?
you can still block on g6 and queen takes g7, then king, let's say h7.
So, all right. So you think it's taking is a good idea? Okay, I was a bit scared of taking that pawn. Yeah. Okay. So
And h7, and now it's you get the knight. Okay.
yeah, rebuilding the king
Yeah.
side.
So
So at the end of that, black is
white's definitely pushing here.
yeah, black's a piece out for a pawn. No, not for a pawn. Black's just a whole piece
Yeah.
out.
No, but he doesn't have queens.
Oh, he doesn't have a queen. Oh yes. Okay, so threatening drop on d2, but he doesn't get. He's has to defend. That was weird how that happened. Yeah, he doesn't have queens because he sacked his queen. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so he did lose a whole piece there. I was wondering after g5 whether it's possible to step back, but then I guess you have a pawn on f6, which will be a thorn, and very difficult to remove later. So yeah, that does make sense. So you're only a queen down.
Yeah, this looks like white should have this in bank, but let's see.
So
It's hard to find a good move for black.
So my Leech S45 teammate has got. He had a rook and pawn. He had a pass pawn in a rook endgame, but it's gone down to a pass pawn in the king endgame, which is a draw. Well, not a pass pawn, just a single pawn. So he's winning the whole game. I think he's going to end up drawing. It's a bit sad. Okay, this.
Oh, rook at h8 will be mate. No, knight to f7, yeah.
Rook h8. Why not
King
rook
h5,
takes?
rook at h8. Then knight g5 will be mate.
Oh, knight d5 followed by bishop and rook. No. Oh yeah, of course. The bishop's covering. Yeah, I got you. The bishop's covering the g8.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
He doesn't see it though.
But he doesn't see that. Maybe now. It's still there, right?
It's still there. Yeah, it's still there. Good spot, Michael.
Okay, but now he gets the knight.
He has the knight. Okay.
Now this is mate in one, knight at f7, yeah. Wow! Oh, it's not mate. Yeah, okay.
It's not mate immediately, but. Vampire says GSVC pretending to be Leela, always repeat twice. I read that in a Russian endgame book. It says always repeat. Take your time in the endgame.
Yeah, especially over the board, you usually get like 30 seconds if it's a classical game. So.
Yeah. Knight takes queen. Forced. King back.
But
Queen h2.
Knight at d7, king.
Queen h2 mating threat.
King. Yeah, but this is mate next move.
Yeah, I know.
Queen to e8.
Or rook at g6.
Or rook at e6. Yeah. If you go g6, then king takes e7.
Oh yeah. Rook at e6. Okay, so it's 3-1.
Yeah. Oh, xuanet switching up the opening with 5d4. Last time he played 5 pawn at e5.
Right. So I'm talking to Michael Baku. Sorry, I didn't notice you in the Twitch chat. who's the finisher from Finland. That's public knowledge, isn't it, Michael?
Yeah.
So yeah, sometime like top 10 player on the Lichess leaderboard. What's your highest ever on the Lichess leaderboard, Michael?
I'm not sure.
As the finisher. How high has the finisher been?
Maybe like 7th,
Yeah.
8th.
Yeah. So last night, Little Plotkin opened a new account and took on Bughost Masters 30-second challenges and adopted him 11-0. So got from 1500 to 2760 or something in 11 games.
Nice.
and then deleted the account. Ooh. Yeah, this is what I always worry as black is in these when the queen comes out.
Yeah, you have to be quite precise, I'd say. Like, if you just move the queen randomly, it will get harassed and harassed.
Yeah. So Vampire is wondering about f3. That would have been a brave move. Just kill your whole king side. Yeah. I think even xuanet is not going to do that. But why not h3? Oh, okay, not now because d4 is hanging.
Yeah, d4 is hanging, but not sure if it's a problem.
Oh, yeah, so you could go h3, knight takes pawn, pawn takes knight, knight takes queen, pawn takes queen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's better in that one? The thing is, there's knight takes bishop at the end of that, which I don't like, because then, oh no, the knight's still covering d2. Okay. Okay, he's going to go straight for the queen. Which is fair enough. He wants to develop his bishop to e3. Knight b5. Knight b5. Oh, knight b5. Queen takes b5. Oh, so Vampire was thinking of another sharp line. Knight b5. Queen takes b5. Queen takes g4 with a discovered attack. Yeah, that's interesting. But I don't understand. Knight b5. Queen takes b5. Why not queen takes queen? Anyway. So instead, we have a queen sack. Not a queen sack. Well, a piece sack. F2.
Yeah.
xuanet's going to have to know how to defend in these games against gsvc. He can't. It seems like he can't go all-out attack.
Yeah, I guess it's quite good strategy. As he really likes to attack, so.
Okay, there's a threat on f6 with mate on e8.
Yeah.
So he can't just take the bishop.
I mean, knight at g4 covered it, but.
Yeah, meaning he can't. He can't take the bishop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so you just from one. Okay, that's actually covered twice already. F2. So.
Yeah, he was attacking the knight, and then knight was attacking e3, so queen at f3 is a good move.
And GSV again in time trouble. Okay, I quite. What about bishop b5? Maybe it's too slow.
I think it. Okay, yeah, maybe it works.
Yeah.
I mean, bishop b5, queen takes bishop, queen takes knight.
Oh.
Bishop at f5.
Okay, I completely missed.
I mean, it was hanging, but then black loses his knight on g4, so
Yeah.
So it's not really hanging.
Yeah.
But now.
Yeah. Now bishop g5. No, but is there a mating threat? Ooh, let me see. Bishop and a queen.
Yeah, looks very nice for white.
Well, no, but black's going to just pick off the pawn. Knight takes pawn.
Yeah, so what to do?
Bishop.
Like, white is very safe at the home, even though it looks a little risky. F2, G2 are all covered, so. It actually didn't know. Okay. I was even thinking king takes, but okay, maybe then queen at e3, king g2, knight h4 check was too dangerous.
Okay, so down to 6 seconds against 33. And again, we have the stranglehold type on black's position.
Yeah, queen at the f8. Okay, this is mate.
Yeah, nice mate.
And even if rook takes, just g pawn takes, and then you still promote with f pawn.
Yeah, I wonder if that could be called a queen factory mate, even though it's only 2 queens. Is it a queen factory mate? I don't know.
Yeah, not sure. So wait, this is something new that xuanet is playing.
Yep.
Okay, bishop b5, a6. This is still good. Bishop takes c6 is my move.
It's looking like something I would play. Which is not promising because I don't do well as black.
Didn't think that. I mean, even something like b5 now, bishop has to go to b3. It doesn't feel very nice there.
F3, yeah, this is looking. Hi there, pawn.
Yeah, and knight will go to e2.
But yeah, other guys, by the way, on the CWC voice chat, you're welcome to join in, by the way. Because someone is joining in without realizing it. Okay, so whose mic is? So I think it's pawn in training. It's there, but not there. So join in, pawn in training, because we can hear you, but we can't hear you.
Black could play b5 here, and the white bishop isn't doing anything for the rest of the game. It could be trapped easily.
If who plays what? If
Black could play b5, just has to be careful about b7. The white square bishop.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But it might create weaknesses back on the 7th rank, is what I'm worried about. But yeah, for sure, it will kill that bishop.
7th rank will be fine if b7 is covered, because the knight on c6 will cover a7.
That's true, yeah. Good point.
Queen to g5. So he is stepping on the line with the bishop on c1. Like.
I think white should trade off his white square bishop for the knight.
Yeah. Okay, he
There,
agrees.
there it goes.
Yeah, this looks very good for white. Like,
Yeah, he traded off his bad minor piece. It's a very safe king.
yeah, and even if you don't want to attack next, you can just take on h5, then take on e4 and trade queens. You'll be up a piece. Yeah, that looks safe. f2 is covered. There is knight check on e2, but just king h1 then. Okay, he's choose to go with bishop at b7. That looks very strong. I don't think black can afford to lose the rook. Ooh. So bishop takes a8. Now rook check on back rank is coming.
Yeah. It's not very convincing, but yeah.
I think white should check on the back rank with the rook, and yeah.
Knight. Okay, there's a bishop block. Okay.
Whoa, he moved the bishop. Huh.
So he obviously wants that knight to attack with.
Yeah.
I think what xuanet wants to do is he wants to play for a trick where maybe he could get a rook and then somehow play for like a rook h1 tactic at some point.
Yeah, I think so. King f8.
And now he gets the rook.
Yeah, exactly. Queen takes knight coming, I can assure you.
I think white could just play bishop at g4 and just take the knight.
Hang on, but white wants an exchange of queens. Yeah, well, I mean, white could have just taken the knight, right? Why not just take the? Why didn't white just take the knight, open up the rook file on the king, and exchange queens? That would have been killing.
He doesn't want to deal with queen e2. He doesn't want to deal with queen e2 after the trade.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, you have to. e8 is a problem.
Yeah.
For black.
Yeah, queen e8's mate.
But there probably was something.
So xuanet in big trouble here. Just makes luft for his king.
You can just. Oh wow, it's over.
Yeah, he's losing the queen. So 4 games 2 to gsvc. This is a shock if it happens.
I think the increment helps gsvc a lot because xuanet's going to know the openings, and the increment's going to help in terms of being able to navigate the traps that xuanet will set.
Yeah.
I mean, gsvc is good enough where he should be able to calculate, but it's not always so instant and so fast.
Yeah. How strong is xuanet at his openings in terms of like the?
How strong?
Yeah.
I'd say he's quite good. Like he knows a lot of e4, e5 stuff.
Yeah.
And he killed me in French. And yeah. I mean, he's not Wembele, but he's pretty strong.
He has high ratings in the regular chess on League Chess, so he obviously can play well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But he's not a titled player.
No, so he's 2200 blitz on League Chess.
this game looks like something has went wrong for white. Or
Xuanet's probably looking if there's any way to make the knight sack on f7 work, but it doesn't because the queen is good at controlling the fourth rank.
yeah, like there is no follow-up check.
Yeah.
That's a good question by Fumitox. Why did xuanet switch the opening? No, I guess he didn't feel comfortable playing with that that pawn at e5, knight to g4 line. Although it's like Stockfish fights, it's the strongest one, but
He might just be looking to change just to make gsvc burn some clock too.
Yeah, so in some of the first few games we've seen gsvc in time trouble, but here in this game it's xuanet quite low on the clock, not half the time.
yeah. So c2 is under fire now. You have to react to that.
Yeah. So just
Ooh, that stinks. You do not want to use this pawn.
well, it's solid.
Had to.
Yeah.
It's probably just gonna play knight f5.
Stockfish likes a3, bishop e5, best +1.
So in which position is that? A3, bishop b5.
Is it the first game?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Or I mean, one of the first ones where xuanet was white.
Yeah.
Third game, yeah. And also first game, okay.
Okay, we have our first queen sack of the game.
I think it was an unwilling one though.
I think black has plenty of compensation for it.
Yeah, the pieces is generally quite good.
Why bishop d4 though? I'm trying to work it out.
Bishop d4, he wants to take on e5, so you can't take back right now because d8 will be hanging, but now you can take back.
Okay, yeah, of course. Of course. xuanet's going.
He's being very aggressive.
xuanet's going for queen at b7. I know him.
No, he's looking at pawn at b7.
I say he's going for queen at b7.
Yeah, you could go for that too.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, queen at b7, maybe rook d8 then.
Queen take.
Pawn at b7.
Yeah, pawn
at b7, b8.
That was pawn. Pre-moved.
He's gonna sack the queen and promote.
Yeah, now I was thinking, yeah, isn't this mate? Sack queen, promote, knight at b7.
This might be a.
Knight at b7, mate in 2,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is over.
But
Why
is he thinking?
Okay. It just maybe he's not feeling so. What's the word I'm looking for?
Sharp?
Yeah, okay, let's say sharp.
It seems like he's playing quickly though.
Yeah.
So he's pretty sharp.
Ooh, 64, the Chan Li move. So now bishop to c5, I think.
Yeah, sacking that pawn, I've noticed that.
Yeah, there are other moves as well, like pawn at h3, pawn at e4. So now it's very sharp already. Like g takes h3, bishop takes h3, pawn at b7.
Yeah. This is was it Yasser falling for this?
Yeah. At least he said it during the stream.
Yeah, he fell for it during the stream. Oh my goodness. Who's been watching Who's been watching Yasser against Jan? That's the question.
But I'm not sure if pawn at b7 is like that strong. Black got some nice attack.
But this is exactly the position that Jan got against Jan Li. Jan Li got against Yasser, no?
Yeah, it's quite similar. Probably the exactly same, but pawn at g2 or pawn at e3? I think pawn at e3. Check first. So if you need one diagonal, you can force it, okay? And you are free to castle. Yeah, this is a good move.
So that's what Oppa says in the chat. Bishop b4 check c3 castles, hoping for the best like Yasser. But no, not xuanet's not hoping for the best. He's going for a mate here.
Yeah, so f pawn can take.
Then takes.
Because then bishop takes c3. You take back, pawn at f2, king takes, knight e4 will be mate, right? And then you drop on f2.
Maybe gsvc needs to play rook g1.
How does that stop the mate?
Yeah, no, rook g1 now, you just take on f2 and knight e4.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. So look, I wasn't looking at the e4 square.
Ooh, queens. But that's
Pawn at c7 and take with promote with knight.
ouch. That was dead.
Yeah, but maybe you don't take on c7 if you can afford to do that.
Yeah, but then you promote with knight.
King to e7.
You promote with knight
like
anyway. Oh yeah, then the bishop's covering.
Yeah, bishop and rook covers c8, but
that's true. Yeah.
But it's still very well. Actually, not sure who's better. But this feels quite nice as well. Now you can take on e3 next if you want to be safe.
So
and there is still a pawn at c7 ideas.
Yeah. So what about knight e5? That just kind of defends everything. No, it doesn't. But it does something towards defending everything. Yeah, so, bishop e6 was my first thought, and then my second thought was knight e5. Here, white could just go queen takes e3.
Yeah. Ooh, we'll get a knight to g2. So it's a draw at least. Because you can't go to g1. Oh, he takes the queen.
Wow.
But isn't this being mated? Knight takes pawn. Knight here check, king here, knight here check, double check, king back. Is there not a mate? Queen, okay, I guess bishop takes.
The game goes on.
Yeah, it looks like white is totally safe now.
So he doesn't go for that because queen takes knight. Crazy. So that's xuanet turning down the draw. Was there a drawing chance in the end there, or? Yeah, instead of queen takes knight, you could go knight at you could have gone knight at g2 with the draw, right? Oh, they didn't have a knight. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like if knight takes d2 instead of queen takes, then it would have been at least a draw.
Yeah, I see.
But when he took with the queen, there was actually mate, as they are saying in the chat.
Yeah, I'm wondering. So
like move 16 for black. Instead of pawn takes d2, pawn takes f2. Mate in 3.
pawn takes f2. That's really hard to see. King takes. Pawn takes f2. King takes. Knight g4, and you got a pawn in hand is the key. So he has to go back to one of those two squares, and it's mate. Oh my goodness, that's so hard to see though when your queen is up.
Yeah, you can take a queen.
Yeah, and you don't take the queen, you go for the mate. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. King can take that pawn, right? It's all covered. And now.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, it's looking bad. But you've only got pawn, knight, and rook to mate with, so it's a little bit scary. Can you just go rook takes rook and just be totally chill? Or not? I feel like you can go rook takes rook and just be chill. Oh no, rook takes bishop. Oops. Yeah, no, yeah, rook takes rook. You can't take the bishop. Kill that rook. That rook is the key.
Rook is gone.
Yeah, exactly. Rook takes rook. I think. No, he's going for mate. We're just giving away a lot of pieces.
I don't see it. King d.
Well, rook takes rook is check at least now.
Yeah, but still.
Okay. You're losing a rook now. Oh dear. Check. Pawn and a rook. Okay, you're winning the rook back. So it's a time scramble. Who's good under pressure?
Okay, white is safe, but so is black. But white has all the pieces. Yeah, I think this is white's winning this game. Like now, you probably should have a mate.
Just a couple of moves ago, but rook takes rook a couple of moves ago would have been looked winning. Queen, can you get a queen? Just get a quick queen. Takes.
Knight at g8 is check.
Yeah.
Or queen at f8.
Or bishop, queen at f8. Yeah, queen at f8. And there's a queen.
There are lots of ways.
Queen coming. Yeah. Queen takes bishop. It's all over. Yeah. Oh dear. Xuanet goes down 5-3.
5-3.
The first few moves just flashed by so quickly. They played them all pre-moved, so they know what they're doing. He goes back to e5. He has to win the next 2 games.
Yeah. Pawn at e4. This move I haven't considered. Now take. take there looks nice, and it's just.
I prefer white.
Yeah, I mean, pawn up, but
Basically, don't get into a duel of playing the same moves if you're black.
yeah. Whoa, castle.
Wow,
That's ballsy.
interesting.
And now he will. No, he doesn't take.
Queen D1.
Yeah, or maybe E4.
Why get harassed? No.
But you're hitting D4,
Oh
so
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
yeah. Only D3 would have been bad because knight here. Oh, he can still go knight here. Okay. But bishop D3 is
Threatening
on
mate
H7,
on H7. Exactly. Yeah.
and also the knight is hanging on D4.
Hi there, Chuck Moulton. Yes, we're all on Discord, and you can join us by just clicking on the CWC voice in the Discord. And we have Michael here, and also Pawn in Training, and Michael and Pawn in Training. Good call, Vampire. Got to take on C2. I'm not quite sure what position that was in. Okay.
I mean, just a couple of moves ago, knight B4, bishop at D3. It's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So that's why he's saying good call.
Am I lagging? I'm no. Okay.
It sounds fun, yeah.
Cool. Well, knight takes bishop's had. Okay, no. Okay, that surprised me. Knight takes
what
pawn.
What is this?
Yeah, exactly. What is this?
Bishop takes, queen takes, but then there is
No,
knight at H6.
knight H6, exactly. Knight H6.
Yeah. I think he was hoping for queen takes, bishop takes, knight at C2.
Knight takes bishop with check.
Yeah, doesn't look.
This looks very nice. Like mate in something, because then the knight can come with another check, and then queen takes H7 mate. If you can do that. Yeah. So if king drops back, it's almost resignable. This king drops back, you got knight takes H7.
Yeah.
If king doesn't drop back, you have a pawn at G7.
Seems like he will win this.
Yeah, this is pawn at H6 and queen at G5 mate.
Yeah, he's up a queen and piece.
Even okay, so I'd maybe just knight at H5 or knight H5, just take off that defending bishop. Maybe something better.
Yeah, that looks.
You go pawn at H6.
Pawn H6.
Yeah, king goes to G8.
So what's the idea of
Lots
this
of
one?
options here.
Oh, this is trying to distract the bishop from defending G7. Very nice. Oh, he wants to get a return check on the king. Okay, pawn at H6 check maybe. Oh, that's very nice. Just mate in two. Simple.
Yeah, queen takes H7.
Yeah, I missed that. Chuck Moulton, thanks. I'm figuring out whether I want to play Bughouse or watch this. Well, why don't you just watch one more game, because xuanet is 4-5 down, and
They're playing this line again, and D4. Whoa. Okay, pawn at B5.
I don't
Bishop
like
check.
this. I don't like this at all for black. But he was
I
actually.
think this is good for black.
Yeah, he actually had. Yeah, he did have. He did have.
Or maybe, I'm not sure after. Sorry, I'm interrupting. After queen trade and pawn at C7.
Yeah,
Sure
exactly.
what's going on.
Yeah,
there.
pawn at c7. Yeah, I'm not so sure either. We haven't analysed
I
it.
remember watching it. I remember watching this, and
Yeah, white got
it
lucky. Yeah.
should be playable even if they got this pawn at b7 drop.
Okay. Aldurto says xuanet knows the theory. Bishop e3. So bishop takes e3.
Yeah, that's what happened last game.
Yeah.
So will he do it again? Looks like not, maybe. But if you don't do it, then what do you do? Wembele was judged in queen takes d4 last game. Okay, he's doing this thing again, and now pawn at c7. Okay. And now you got to take with check. Okay, that's very nice.
Okay, so just running through this again because I was trying to follow the chat as well. Check. That's takes the queen. Queen. We saw this last time. Okay, now pawn at c7. He doesn't want pawn takes rook. Okay, so he dodges. Queen takes pawn. Yeah, but I wonder about bishop e6. Why not? Oh, is knight? Yeah, maybe he wants to keep the knight on that circuit. Okay, so that's why that. And this is very sharp.
Yeah. Ooh. So queen is checking and attacking the knight and bishop.
Yeah, nasty.
Looks tough for black. Oh, so many good moves. You could take on a8, take on h3,
I think
drop at e5.
taking on h3 looks good. Take the rook then later.
I think just take the rook. Black has a queen in hand. The rook could be a good blocker at some point.
I think Xuanet's playing bad theory by going down this line.
What opening is good for black, they ask.
They are all bad in their own way.
Okay, so he took the rook and promoted.
Yep.
So how do you attack? Queen at c1, rook at d1, queen takes c2, but then you can even take on b8 probably. So if you go like pawn at g2, rook g1, queen at h1, but the rook is already covered, so that feels very slow.
Yeah.
What other ideas are there? Not easy to see. Okay, it just takes there. Ooh. Queen takes bishop with check.
Uh-oh. Yeah, things are just about holding. Pawn drop on e5 coming probably.
Yeah, queen takes h7, so now c7 is hanging. You have to defend it. Oh, this looks tough. And there is the pawn at e5.
King has to take, I think. But then queen takes knight is coming. Okay, queen takes queen.
Yeah, he wants to mate now. Probably rook at d8.
Rook at d8, yeah, rook at d8. And then bishop distracts.
Okay, that's where he will take on d5 and then drop on c7. Or he has queen at e7 ideas.
Yeah, queen at e7. Might work. So he just takes the knight, threatening mate in 1.
Oi, 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 xuanet going down.
Xuanet's got no material and only 13 seconds. If he comes back from this, well, yeah, he resigns. Whew. So GSVC wins 6-4.
That was a nice game. Is there like another series coming up?
Not today, I don't think.
Yeah.
So let's see. When's the next?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Left
think.
is playing high contrast.
Is that today?
Yeah.
But,
Is it tomorrow?
I thought the calendar said it was today.
Oh yes, okay. So that's at midnight my time. That's why I thought of it as tomorrow. So yeah, that's in 3 hours. 3 hours and 10 minutes.
Ooh.
All you need is love to
Can't
go.
wait.
No, sorry, 4
I
hours.
didn't
4
realize.
4 hours and 10 minutes. 4 hours and 10 minutes. Yeah, so it's actually 1 a.m. my time. So
Yeah,
I might cover it. It's not impossible.
I probably won't.
No.
3 a.m. here.
Yeah, I know. And we're expecting Retarded Platypus 123 against Little Plotkin next Tuesday, possibly. That's like advanced news. Okay, so thanks for watching, everyone, and thanks for joining in, Michael and Pawn in Training. We've seen a bit of an upset here with xuanet going down 4-6 against GSVC. Quite tense opening games. It's like not that many trades, and then a lot of these later games, what would you say? A lot of sharp lines that weren't always favourable for xuanet.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, thanks everyone for watching, and see you next time. Maybe in 4 hours for All You Need Is Left against High Contrast. But yeah, maybe without Michael, because it will be 3 a.m. for him. Okay. See you.